class, and welcome to week 5 of ECS 116. This week we're going to be starting in module 3. So I wanted to go ahead and take a peek at what the expectations are for this week in the course. So what you can see is in the module 3, we're going to take a look at the objectives. So for the entire module, which is actually 2 weeks in duration, I'm asking that you be able to identify important aspects of including parents in culturally respectful ways. I'm also asking that you identify and include home cultures in the early childhood program system. Also, we're asking for you to identify your own home cultural values with parenting and parent responsibilities. I'm also going to be addressing the importance of the community connection to increase diversity awareness and how inclusiveness is tied to the community. And we're also going to look at identifying ways to connect with the community for inclusion of community diversity in an early childhood program. So the next thing that we're going to take a peek at is we're going to look at the instructions for week 5. So know that week 5 will be open from February 20th through March 5th. You will need to do week 5's activities no later than Sunday the 22nd. So I'm going to ask that you read the introduction in chapter 3 in your DECE book. That's the small yellow book, Diversity in Early Care and Education. I also have a couple videos for you. So the first video is everything you always wanted to know about culture. I think you'll find this very interesting. And then you're also going to review again those cross-cultural communication strategies that we'll use within the discussion board content. The second video is cross-cultural communication. So you're going to need to do all of these items prior to posting and responding in the discussion board. So discussion board number 4 is working with diversity issues and using conflict resolution to solve that. So you're going to post by Thursday the 23rd. So some students have been getting confused since the due date shows Sunday the 26th, but know that it's a 2-part process. So you're going to have to post to the group no later than Thursday, February 23rd at midnight. And then you're going to respond to 2 to 3 classmates no later than midnight on February 26th, okay, which is a Sunday. So let's go ahead and take a peek at the other items in the module. Here's our readings here. And the chapter 2 reading in the Roots and Wings book, that would be for week 6, just so you're aware. Let me go back to modules. Okay, so here are the instructions. Here is your readings, and then this is the video on everything you want to know about culture, and it's actually a TED Talk, so you can check that out. Okay, I'm still learning here on how to navigate, so my apologies for taking just a couple minutes. Here are the cross-cultural communication strategies. You can see number 1 is keeping things confidential, also acknowledging that classmates are in a different stage of learning. So we all are on a journey in terms of our understanding of diversity and using that awareness when we're posting in class. So just know that people are in different stages of learning and that every opportunity to communicate is an opportunity for learning more on their stage. So we also have to be flexible. So classmates may not be able or ready to discuss items not related to the current question at hand. So if you start getting into some of your opinions, that's wonderful, but we want to make sure you're really connecting things with fact from the book. That really helps students that might not be as advanced in their stages of diversity understanding. And we also have to anticipate that there will be differences in this class. So remember that everyone brings their own perspective and they have a perspective based on the topic. So it's not that they're wrong, it's just that that's their perspective. We also have to listen, and I have that in air quotes, to other classmates because this is an online class, but when you read their posts and their responses, we want to do that with sensitivity and sincerity. And then also, just a common standard is to ask permission before you ask questions of others. So for example, if you come up with an idea about what another person is writing, ask permission to explore that further. So that's going to be our cross-cultural communication strategies that we will continue to use in the course. So here we have the discussion board of working with diversity issues right there. And then also, here's that cross-cultural communication TED Talk. It looks like it's a little farther down in the module, so I'm going to need to move that up for you. So I'll go ahead and put that here. So when you come back in to look at the module, you'll notice that that is in a different location. So week 6 will start next week, so I do not have instructions for that posted as of yet, and know that the items below week 6 apply to week 6. So right now for week 5, you are in charge of these items. And then the one thing that's not listed is your cultural pizza assignment is also due on the 26th. That's left over from module 2. So you would need to go back to module 2 in order to, or back to the assignments tab right here in order to upload that. So I hope you have a great week, and if you have any questions and you need assistance, please don't hesitate to let me know at tropke@hancockcollege.edu. Talk to you soon.